Good morning. Okay. It is 7:22 and we are starting the day.
All right. Well,
we're currently marking the dam out with our laser to check the height, and we're about 6 feet low across the whole thing. There's a couple spots that are a little bit lower, but not much more to go on this one.
What does that mean?
That, I just like putting flags in dirt, so I did that. Now this is the elevation of top of dam. So we've got a flag over here and a flag over there where the dam elevation runs into the natural grade, so they've got a little bit of a benchmark to go off of. Get close at least today, which I think will probably not take all that long on the sides anyway. But it won't take you an hour to get those close, or with as much material as you've got here anyway. You might as well push that side uphill too, I guess. Don't you reckon?
Huh?
That side? Just push it uphill like this one, you think?
Maybe. There's a lot there, so I might pull down some of it first and then push the rest of it.
Okay.
It's really hard to push up now. Yeah. Way harder.
Yep. Good morning, sleepyhead. You know, we could sit right here and just reach down in there with the 350 and continue, you know, a slope out and just throw it up here after it. Well, I guess push what you got up here first. You know, that way we're not moving shit more times than we need to, you know. Other than that, should be all right. The last thing I want to do is take that peninsula if we don't have to. You know what I mean?
You can always rebuild it back with crappy material.
Well, yeah, but that's a hell of a lot of work. And then you got non-virgin material supposed to be structural.
We got a compact.
Yeah, I don't know. Still. It's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, we got officially, we have about 6 feet to go up across the whole thing. So, roughly. And I mean, if we come up a foot short, that was a very arbitrary number anyway, but.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Did you draw a well for this one?
I know we talked about it. Well, it's gonna be a little on the slow side today, but there's a lot of finishing stuff up and making it pretty. So, right on.
Need 61.
I know.
Just run the haul truck?
Yeah. Basically just getting loaded. Be a little bit of topsoil to haul, and then he'll probably just load you.
Hey, my bad the other day when I dumped that over there. I was on the radio. I was asking people where they wanted it. They're like, well, if it's topsoil, dump it off the back of the dam.
Can you explain what that is?
Well, this
Loudly.
is the corresponding flag to the one on the other side that we talked about. And I am attempting to save its life from being ran over by a haul truck, or anything else for that matter. It's likely that it will not survive, but I'm doing my due diligence. Hard to be mad at somebody when you didn't do what you should have done. So,
What does
marked.
that flag represent?
Top of dam. Top of dam elevation.
When I ask you something, repeat my question. This flag represents.
One more time? I didn't understand.
I said when I like ask you something, just kind of reiterate my question,
yeah, that way
because
you can chop
I'm
it
gonna edit out my question and then you can be.
I see.
It can be natural.
I gotcha.
You said our spillway is going up here.
Yep. Spillway's gonna go out right through here, over this virgin ground here, and out into that valley right there. Will never touch constructed surface. Just as it should be.
Good. Good.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'll see if I can make it up the hill. Alright. Bye.
What'd they say?
They said they're gonna have to bring my truck up there.
That skidder up there, that battery is dead. Right now he's trying to make a ramp so that we can get a pickup up there to jump start it. It's like 7:15. Just starting the day.
skid loaders. Now, once a week you got to feed them, or you know, they starve. It's full. Somebody probably left the front.
That was me.
Good morning, everybody. It is bit chilly out today. Well, I mean, it will be for the morning, I guess. It's in that weird time of the year where it's freezing cold in the mornings, and then by lunchtime you're sweating again, taking all your clothes off. Can't wait till it's actually cold outside. I like the cold weather. Today on the pond project, we're kind of just doing a bunch of piddly small things, just cleaning up the job site. There's a lot of different dirt piles that are sorted out, but they need to be taken to their final destination. So right now I'm working on taking some topsoil that we had pushed out of the way, and we're putting it on the back side of the berm. We probably should have done it a little bit earlier, but we were kind of in a pinch whenever we put it up here, but it's really not that big of a deal. Kind of short on people today because we have another job that we're starting, so I just have 2 haul truck drivers for the time being, and then tomorrow we'll pick it back up again and hopefully knock out that last 6 foot on the berm that we need to come up on. But pretty excited to be done with this job. It's been a fun project, but sometimes the scenery can get old, and I've been out here every single day since we started this one, which is fine, but I'm in the 350 right now. I've come to like this machine. I am always going to be favoring the Volvos more, but the things I like about this one is that the tracks are like super long and big, obviously because it's a bigger machine, so it just makes it a lot more stable than like the 220. But overall, you know, I still like the 220 more. Had to cut in this little makeshift haul road this morning because the trucks couldn't get up here, so I had to like kind of make a little switchback thing so that they could even get up this way. So I've been in the dozer for pretty much every day on this project, so it's nice to be back in the excavator. It's kind of what I usually run. I'm usually in the 220 or the 160 on a pretty consistent daily basis. Trying to get these guys pretty full so we can get all this stuff done today. It's a bit of a longer haul road right now, so get as much on there as we can. Finally starting to get down to clay. I don't know if you guys can see really, but get done moving all this material down on the backside of the dam, I'll have to go down there and kind of spread it out with the excavators, like just the big piles and stuff. And then once we get the finished dozer out here, I'll go down there and kind of, it depends on what it looks like and how the trucks really like lay it down there, but I'll either have to push some of it up the dam like that, or I'll just go on the side horizontally and push it. It just depends on where the material's at, whether it's at the top or the bottom. It's always harder to push up though, especially in the dozers. So it's usually much easier to start from the top and work your way down, but if your material's all at the bottom, then sometimes that's not really an option. Normally I wouldn't push the dirt all up here like this, but I'm going to be moving back that way, so I'll just continue to pull it out with me. But usually if you're just loading out from a pile, you do not want to be bringing your material this close to the tracks, because it's a lot harder to clean it up whenever you're done with the stack that you got. But for this situation, the area I'm in is pretty tight. I got a bunch of trees behind me and stuff, so I'll just be taking it out as I work my way through the pile.
Getting ready to head to another job site, but before I do that, just wanted to give you a quick pan around the pond job. You can see where we're at. Right now we're working on pulling topsoil from the top of this hill, loading it in the haul trucks. They're taking it down and dumping it on the other side of our dam. Eventually, once we're finished building the dam, we're about 6 foot short. We measured it this morning, but once the dam is built up, we'll take all that topsoil that's on the backside there, we'll pull it and rake it back up over the top of the dam. That way the homeowner can get grass to grow, and he'll also have a 3-to-1 slope on the backside of that dam, so he can mow that grass. I don't want him flipping the mower or anything like that. We try to make all these at a 3-to-1. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes the clay doesn't allow us to do that. For instance, on this is a little bit more than a 3-to-1 for sure, but we needed to get the clay out of there. So yeah, this is what the pond's looking like. I think I'll be here tomorrow to be able to provide an update, but at this stage it tends to move a little bit slower. You know, you're not hogging as much material and you're starting to really concentrate on what you're doing.
Doing the worst part of a really cool project. just go grab the end, pull it like a sheet. We are laying down underlayment fabric and putting gabion stone on this. There you go. Putting gabion stone on this slope because they're going to come in here and pave all this next week. And that's phase 1. And then phase 2 will be a whole bunch of site work on that big lot where all those tractor trailers are. We're going to put a whole bunch of new gravel down there and reslope everything. They're going to pave that too. That looks pretty good. Alright. Well, then we'll go get another roll of fabric.
Do you want to put the trailer back on?
Take it for Wes, just take that. That thing's big and heavy. It's only 10 minutes away, so. What I would do, Justin, there's some brand new sharp razor blades in my truck. I would come around here, just cut a real nice, pretty smooth radius on this. Real nice on each corner. And I would come down on the bottom first, lay you a really nice, smooth, pretty line down, so that we don't have to do a whole bunch of handwork.
You can come over the top and throw it kind of like you do with con.
Yeah, I mean you can reach up as far as you can, then you come around and do it from the top. Just try to make it as smooth. When you do the handwork, when you do the shitty stuff, it makes you, as an operator, appreciate what your hand guys are having to do. You know, gives you a little more care for it.
Just about to peel on out of here for the day, and this is what it's looking like. Preparation to get this all paved.